Hey guys, so I've been wanting to make video vlogs, whatever you want to call it, for a long time, whether it was my traveling or just in general sharing stuff. So yeah, here it kind of goes. So for the most part, what I'm going to be sharing through these videos is my walk with God, my faith life, of how He's impacting me and growing me into the person He has originally designed me to be. I'll be covering that. I'll be covering a lot of my testimonies that I've had in the past, and the ones that are to come. And the goal of what I'm trying to do here is to reach people as far and wide as I can, so that they realize that they are loved and that they're not alone, whatever their walk is right now, what journey they're going through, that they realize there is a reason, there is a purpose, and there's a destination in the end. So I'll be sharing, for the most part, my life, my concerns, my goals, my ambitions, I guess you can say, what I'm going through now, what season I'm in, like what God is showing me, what He's teaching me. So yeah, so for the most part, that's kind of what I'll be looking into for now. I'll probably get more organized with that sense, but sometimes it's better not to organize anything because it becomes more real, and I think that's the best kind of video, is that it's not edited, it's not meant to become this amazing video thing. It's just natural, real, and simple. So I'm not gonna try and edit these, I'm not gonna try and make these cool, but if you're in for it, you're more than welcome to listen to what I have to say, and maybe hopefully it can help one of you guys, or not, you know. Sometimes it's nice to hear someone else's story just to listen. But yeah, so I'll start off with saying 2017 was ridiculous. I was not expecting it at all. Lots of struggles, and I was just listening to Pastor Stephen Frederick, I believe that's his last name. He's from Elevation Church. He's the senior pastor there, and he's talking about how kind of realizing that whatever you've been through, like your story or what you're going through now, that you should be excited about. I mean, just because it shows the glory of God and stuff like that. And I'm like, I know I know that my struggles and stuff this year have reflected God's hand in my life, but that doesn't make it any easier as a human being. And I'm like, okay, I really relate to this message, but how am I supposed to get past everything, you know? And I think I've came to the realization that it's not gonna get much easier, and that's okay, because I hope everyone somehow realizes that there is a God, and my Father, He's there when that kind of stuff happens, when it strikes that little string of your heart where you're just like, I give up, I don't want anything to do with anything or anyone. He's there, and He's like, you know what, it's okay. You can act like a little girl and cry as much as you want and weep, but that doesn't make you any less of my daughter, who I love. And when you are ready, I will be there with open arms to receive you no matter what. And I realize in this moment of my season, even though it's a new year, I am stuck with things in the past, and that's what Pastor Stephen was talking about, like leaving things in the past and stuff like that. That was one of the things that he was talking about. And honestly, it's hard if you don't have the right mentality or the right strength in you, because you can have strength of your own where you're constantly pushing yourself to do something to keep you off of it, like stop thinking about your situation or anything like that, and just like put it aside. And that's human strength, but the strength that God has and is giving us through our faith in him is that he does the battle for us, and we walk through it, not around it, and not pushing it away. And that's kind of, as a person of faith in Christianity, is sometimes I realize that lots of Christians have a hard time realizing that, is that you can't do everything on your own strength, and there's a God's strength and then there's your strength, and it's two different things, completely two different things. And our strengths is more so avoiding and putting aside things to make it seem like they're not there. God's strength is to point out exactly what that is, what that struggle is, and walking through it through your faith, that you're going to end up on the other side and you're going to be holding your flag, and not a white flag, but your flag of saying, you know what, I did it. And out of that becomes another stepping stone of who you are, and that is a warrior. Might sound cheesy, but it's true. I mean, let's say you're not even a Christian or someone who believes in God or whatever, but you have that moment of like accomplishment when you, let's say for instance you take a really hard test or something and you got over it, like you went through it, you pushed through it and stuff like that, and that's awesome. And you realize that I want to keep doing that because I like that feeling. You get that adrenaline, you feel accomplished, and you're just like, you're proud of yourself. And the thing is, which is awesome, that God is the same way when it comes to his strength. He wants to use his strength through us because we're so much stronger. It's like your strength, but like 7 billion times more enhanced. And not even that, like you can't even put a number on how much strength God has to give you. And it's really cool. But the thing is, some people just have a hard time accepting his strength. For instance, me, like now, I mean, I know that everything's gonna be okay, and like in my soul I feel peace. And I was gonna burst out in Russian right now, but I'm trying to stay away from that just to make everything make more sense in one video. But anyways, where was I? I totally forgot. Oh, in my soul I have peace and like love and understanding that everything's gonna be okay, and that my God's an awesome God and he got everything under control, given that he's taken me through everything in my past. I totally forgot my point. Oh my goodness. Okay, anyways. Point is, you can rely on your strength as much as possible, but you will realize that certain things, when it comes to spirituality, we fail because we don't have that strength. And I'm just pointing out facts, because everyone's searching for something. Any religion, let's say Buddhism, Christianity, Catholics, anything. I don't know much religions, but I'm just saying that we're all searching for something. And I'm not saying my religion's better than anyone else's. It's not even a religion, it's a lifestyle of mine. We're all searching. And I've came to the sense that my life without God, I have only my strength to rely on, and that's not enough. But when I give everything to God and I'm like, God, I want you to walk with me. I want you to go before me and figure this out because I'm so over this. That's when I realized that you're a dependent person when you think that you're independent in a world that tells you that. Which is hard to say because I have moments where I'm a feminist, which is super stupid, and you're like, oh my gosh, you can do... I mean, I tell this to myself, I'm like, I can do everything on my own, blah, 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 blah. And if you know my cousin Alex, he tells me that all the time. You're such a feminist, blah, blah, blah. You think you're so independent and you can do everything. And then, as much as, yeah, I believe that women are awesome and we can do the same thing as men, I had to humble myself and realize that, you know what, I am a dependent person. It doesn't matter if you're dependent on a man or on God. Either way, you're still dependent. That's just a feminine point of view, but same thing with men. You might think you're all tough and stuff like that, but in the end, you do want someone to hug you and love you and say that it's okay to be not even weak, but it's okay to be yourself, because you are human, and God is the one that takes your strength, puts it on himself, and multiplies that by however many voltages possible. So you're a dependent creature as human beings. I hope you guys accept that and realize that no matter what walk of faith you're in, that we're all meant to lean on something greater than ourselves. And that gives us hope that someone's looking out for us, that someone loves us and cares. So that's just my personal, let's say, snick of the day, that you will go through everything that you need to go. Just put your energy in the right place. Yeah, that's kind of it for today. I wish you guys all the best and a happy new year, and that it may be full of an incredible joy no matter what season you're in, hard ones, that you realize that it will make you stronger. And I know that's a cliche and everyone's like, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, but the fact is that's so true. It's so true. And just keep that in mind, that once you want to give up, there is someone who will go the distance for you. Even a person will. Like, if they really love you, they will do that. And I think that's what God wants us to do, is to stretch out our hands to the next person and be like, hey, you know what? You rest and I'll finish the race for you. And I think that's where unmeasurable love is. So, yeah, I wish you guys much love, patience, and an awesome, awesome year of realizing that you are able to depend on others than yourself. So, yeah. Have a great day. Hopefully you guys like this video. If so, just let me know and maybe I'll continue. Well, I will continue no matter what, but just let me know what your feedback is, what I can work on, what you guys would like to hear from me, things like that. So that would be great and much appreciated. And yeah, you guys have a great day.